When I sit and I think about, what does a parent's goal to a subsidiary company, a lot of times it is that margin number, right?
Yes.
So I really believe it is. When we look at parent companies, they're saying, I don't know why you aren't in double-digit profits.
Right.
Or I don't know why you're in certain industries. They may be saying, I don't know why you aren't at 30% profit or 40% profit. Now, and it could be also which point on the P&L that they're questioning that profitability. Is it closer up to that net revenue? What is your net revenue? What is your actual profitability from gross revenue less cost of goods sold to net revenue versus what is your actual net profit at the bottom line of the P&L? So why aren't we at 35%? Everything you sell should be done. In our industry, we buy a shirt for $5, we sell it for 10 or 20, right? That's your profit margin that's sitting inside of your revenue lines from cost of goods sold to actual gross revenue being generated. When we look at the bottom line, how much are we bleeding? Right? You're not very efficient because you made 175% profit on everything you sold and then you spent it all. You only made 3% for the whole year by the time it gets all the way to the bottom line.
The concept can also exist where the parent company, while it oversees the entire organization, may have wants, needs, goals, and objectives that may not be specific to the subsidiary. So they may be requiring the management team to provide a lot of information that seems less meaningful to the subsidiary, while at the same time there could be meaningful information at the subsidiary level about a challenge they're having that's not getting delivered up and analyzed properly. That's where the communication grease can help by breaking down barriers, long-standing communication issues, relationship issues, where an observer can come in and say, hey, here's some things to consider on both sides.
I dare say that's the same thing that happens even in a small business.
Right.
It's not a parent company with a subsidiary company, it's the owner with the employees, right? Like there's a communication barrier, there's an issue. I don't feel like I can talk to them about the actual challenges I have in my business, because if I talk about the challenges I have in my station inside the business, they're going to think I'm not very good at what I do, or I could get fired for this. And this is the same issue that we're seeing with parent-subsidiary company. The subsidiary company is faced with all sorts of challenges. If they told the parent company that, the parent company would frown upon the fact that they can't solve those problems.